Hey, how's it going, everyone? What is up? Welcome back to the channel and your daily dose of Mortal Kombat 11 news, leaks, and discussions. Today we're going to have a discussion about the ninjas in Mortal Kombat and whether we need them in every Mortal Kombat game or not. Before we get into it, don't forget to smash the hell out of that subscribe button and also smash the hell out of that like button. Let the YouTube algorithm know that people actually like the video so it'll show it off to more people. I really appreciate that. And also don't forget to leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video. I love to get feedback and hear how I can improve my videos. It means a lot to me. And also don't forget about the link in the description down below to our Discord server where you can chat and chill with a bunch of different MK fans who love talking MK. But with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this one. So this is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like a hot topic in the Mortal Kombat community right now. It's kind of always been a topic. And I've noticed the topic more now, like since MKX, and a lot of these new characters are coming in. We got the Kombat kids. We're 10, 15 years out from when we got the 3D era games, being Armageddon, Deception, and Deadly Alliance, that added a bunch of amazing characters. Armageddon still being one of my favorite Mortal Kombat games, and the favorite Mortal Kombat game as far as roster goes for a lot of Mortal Kombat fans. And I think the way that they're doing their rosters it's a little whack to me at this current point in time. Yes, I say we need ninjas in every Mortal Kombat game. My opinion on that is we do need ninjas in every Mortal Kombat game. That's what Mortal Kombat was built off of. I've talked to half of the community that says we don't need ninjas at all. I've talked to another half of the community that says every ninja needs to be in every Mortal Kombat game. And while I'm like in the middle, I wouldn't even say I'm in the middle. The people saying that we don't need ninjas in Mortal Kombat games kind of blow my mind, because the original idea coming from John Tobias and I believe it's Carlos and Daniel Pezina, who came up with the idea for Mortal Kombat, it originally started as a ninja-based fighting game. So ninjas have always been one of the main character designs of Mortal Kombat. They've always been there, they're always going to be there, they always need to be there, because that's what the game was built off of. So the people saying that we don't need ninjas in every Mortal Kombat game kind of blows my mind. And then we get to the people who say that we need every ninja in every Mortal Kombat game. That's just, I don't know about that, honestly. I feel like the way they do their character rosters at the moment is a little crazy to me. Because it seems like they go from one game to the next game to the next game, and they're cutting out all of these other characters to add these new characters. To me, I don't see why they don't leave the other characters that they already have from the previous roster, like MK9, MKX. Keep all the characters you have there and build onto it. I know you'll eventually end up with like an 80 character Armageddon roster, but that's kind of like the point of like a fighting game. Like, I feel like Smash does it right, and I know Smash is probably a lot less hard to program with all the animations and everything else, the crushing blows, the fatal blows, the fine details on the faces, the face model renders and everything else. Programming that, taking all those characters, and it's not just switching to like a different game. It's not that easy. Like, you're making entirely new games, upgrading the graphics, upgrading the engines and everything else. But in my personal opinion, I know it's too much work that will never be done, because they'll probably never have the budget to do something like that in this day and age. But I personally feel like they should be porting all of these characters over to not only further the story, because they can have more characters in their story, they can make their stories longer, they can make them more cinematic, because there's nothing wrong with having a 20-hour fighting game story if it's interactive and well told and fun, along with having all the competitive aspects of, you know, a fighting game, such as, you know, like the competitive scene and online play, ranked play, and everything else. I don't think there's a problem with having all of that in one video game. Yes, there is the problem of budget, but at the same time, it's Mortal Kombat. So I understand the budget argument to an extent. The main argument that I understand is the time constraints, because WB is wanting these games pushed out yearly or bi-yearly, or I don't know what the schedule is at the moment. It looks like it's going to be every 3 or 4 years. I understand that they want these games pushed out in that amount of time, but I honestly feel like if we went to like a new Mortal Kombat game every 3 or 4 years, that would work perfect. You know, I think personally in my head, from what I know of game development, which to be fair isn't very much, in my head, it would make sense to be able to program all of those characters in, give the game a good, clear, and concise story, and have it all done and ready while supporting the other game. Because, I mean, NetherRealm is no small team. They're a pretty big team, to my knowledge. Like, it seems like a possibility. It seems like it is possible, and I wish that could happen. Because, yes, we do need ninjas in every game, but yes, having every ninja in every game is impossible because of the way that their character rosters are limited at the moment. Because if we had Smoke, Sector is not a fucking ninja. Well, technically he is, but like Smoke, Noob Saibot, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, you know, all the other ninjas, Reptile, Ermax a ninja, and the female ninjas, Tanya, all of them. If we had all of them in every game, that's taking up like half of the characters in the roster, half of the slots, and of course they gotta leave at least like 12 to 15 slots free to add their DLC to make the money on top of that, because that's what WB Interactive probably wants. So, you know, it's just a very shitty thing that I wish we could eventually overcome, but I don't know if we ever will. But like, to me, in my dream Mortal Kombat game is to have a persistent game that is supported for years and updated continually. So starting out with like a 25 character roster and one story, supported for 5 years, and eventually ending up with 50 to 60 characters in the game and 2 or 3 stories, telling the story of like 3 Mortal Kombat games in one, instead of getting, you know, I won't say half-assed, but half of what we could get if more time was put into it, if they had more time. So to answer the question in a short way, because that was your long-winded answer, yes, we need ninjas every game. Do we need every ninja in every game? No, because that would take up too many slots and we wouldn't get any of the other characters that we want because of how NetherRealm are limited either by themselves or by WB Interactive, whether it be time constraints or budget. Would I want every ninja in every game? Yeah, I want every character that's ever been in MK in every game, because the amount of story that you could have there and story that you could tell and replayability out of it, you'd be able to play the game for years before it got boring. If there was 50 base characters in the game, you could already play that game for 2 or 3 years and still be learning new characters along with the DLC that you would get and, you know, the story DLC that would come. But is that ever going to be a reality? I hope, but probably not, unfortunately. But that is my opinion on it, guys. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. I am recording this early in the morning, so I am a very sleepy boy. That's why I sound so off, if you're wondering. I do have a channel update video coming very soon. That's actually a very scary one for me to make, because I am changing around the channel in a very drastic way. I hope you guys will enjoy it, but that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Tooten, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.